Here's a few things you might want to look at on improving. Things that you might not realize are really important to what you're doing that maybe you don't really spend a lot of time thinking about, but these things are very important. Be on time or early. Um, I learned this lesson from an agent. We showed up, we set up in 5 minutes, and we're ready to go on. But he pulled me aside. He said, "You don't understand. The people that are here are leaving because they think that there's no entertainment. The club owner's freaking out because he thinks maybe you're not showing up or whatever." So it taught me a good lesson that even if you can show up and be set up in 5 minutes and ready to go, that's not really a great business plan. Get rid of the music stand, the music book, the iPad, whatever. Maybe use it as a last resort if somebody wants you to play a song you don't normally do or whatever, but you can definitely memorize the meat of the songs that you have to do for the night. And that way, if you haven't memorized, you can be concentrating on the audience instead of concentrating on looking out of a book and reading the words or whatever. It's really a crutch. I've fallen prey to that before myself, and I know it can be done. You just have to put in the work to memorize it. Dress nicely, dress appropriately. I've definitely had places say, this is a nice restaurant, this guy's not dressed appropriately, or the band show up and they have ripped shirts and jeans on or whatever, or look not clean or whatever. Like the club wants to see you dressed nicely. They're paying you, so dress appropriately. Promote. The clubs are really looking for acts that promote. I've had a bunch of my clubs now say, if people won't promote, we don't want them. I don't care how good they are or whatever else. They need to promote. We need to see them promoting and tagging us on Facebook and things like that. You need to develop your following. This is really important if you want to get more jobs, get asked back, make more money. And I could probably do a whole video on just this, but it's really important to get people who come to see you, get them on the email list, get them to like your Facebook page. Email list is sort of old school, but it's the best way that you can personally get in touch with those people that I know of. You can get their email. You can send them an email that thanks them for coming to see you. You can tell them to please like your Facebook or your other social media accounts. And you can also email them personally the next time you play at that room. That's supposing that you already have a great product, playing all the stuff that everybody wants to hear, what they want to sing along to, what they want to dance to, things that people request frequently. Always be friendly to the staff and customers and owners. Even if they ask you to do something you weren't prepared to do, just smile through it. Always be friendly, and then you can take care of whatever problem it is later. But being upset about it or whatever at the time, or being rude, or feeling like you don't deserve whatever, isn't the way to handle it. And sort of, there's a lot of musicians that have given all of us a bad name by being rude and being whatever. So we're kind of all going in with the staff of these places thinking that, we're just another rude musician. So you can really make a good impression by being friendly, get their names, maybe write their names down or put it in your computer or your phone or whatever. Next time you go back there, you can remember who they are. You can give them a shout out on the microphone and say, hey, make sure you tip Jimmy behind the bar or whatever. They really appreciate that. As cliche as saying tip your bartenders is, they appreciate it because they're trying to make money, make a living, and pay their mortgage or whatever. So you're there to work, not to get freebies. So if the place does offer any sort of comps or whatever, don't take advantage of it. Don't get them for your friends. Don't order too much, whatever. So you have to be smart about it if you want to get asked back. My feeling is always that I want to make money. I'm there to work. So I don't really ask for freebies, but some places offer it. There's nothing wrong with taking advantage of that, but don't take too much advantage of it. Just have a free appetizer or a free drink or something like that. But I've had bands go in and do the Blues Brothers thing where they run up $200 in a tab, and that's just ridiculous, and it hurts us all. So something that I see very much of is that a lot of musicians can really improve their EPK or their email or how they're sort of sending out to try to get jobs. You should have it so that on your website or in your email or whatever, no one has to click more than once to get information on you. I have people say, just search for me on Facebook or whatever, but SES is a small agency. There's myself, Jamie, and Annie, and I mean, I literally get hundreds of emails a week just with this small agency. So if you're talking to clubs or agents or whatever, they don't have time to be searching or Googling you or whatever. You need to send them in an email all the information that they need with one click. And you can save yourself time by just making a master list that you cut and paste. Whenever anybody asks you for it, you can just cut and paste it and maybe delete anything that's not pertinent. But you should never have any more than one click to get to a video, a website, your song list, whatever it is that you're sending. So if you are sending a video, short and sweet is best. You don't need a 15-minute promo video. You need under 2 minutes with little snippets of songs that just show different things that you do. It's great to show if you show that you can play and sing, but also show that the audience is having fun or whatever. That's always a great selling point to agents and clubs. When you send out emails, I recommend don't say things like, "We're good, give us a try, you won't be disappointed," or sending blanket emails like, "My band, which is heavy metal, is perfect for your place," which tells me you didn't check out my place, and I don't know which one of the places that I book you're talking about. So it sort of makes your email just ridiculous. The best thing that you can do is have easy access to all your info, and if you want to impress somebody with how good you are, have a full schedule. That shows that you are in demand. And if you do a lot of these things that we're talking about, and I'm always happy to help musicians with all the things that I've learned from being an agent, you really can fill up your schedule and get more work that way. My point, as always, here is just to kind of help you guys with some things that I've learned after becoming an agent. I've been a musician my whole life, but being an agent and hearing these things from the staff and the owners and the managers, and the truth even from the customers, has really helped me make my music career more successful. And I've been able to help a lot of different acts that work with us be more successful just by doing these things. So I really want to pass it on to you guys and hope that it can help in some way.